Hi Year 4, so today we're going to be having a look at some inference and understanding. So these are some reading skills that we're going to practice. So let's have a look. Okay, so I want you to have a look at the picture on the left and then you're going to be answering some questions about this picture. So let's look at the first question. Why are there so many people in this picture? So what do you think's going on in this picture and why is there a big crowd of people? What are they doing? Next question, why are people holding mobile phones? So you can see people got mobile phones in the air. Why have they got these in the air? What are they doing with those? Next question, why is one girl taller than everyone else? So you can see the girl in the middle, she's above all the other people. How do you think she's above everyone else and why? Last one, what do you think the sound was like in this room? So do you think the sound was loud? Was it quiet? Okay, and why do you think that? So I'm going to make the picture a bit bigger. Okay, I've got some example answers that I might have done. So these are not just the right answer, but there's some examples. So the first one, there are so many people in this picture because they all want to watch the singers in the concert. Concerts usually have a lot of people close to the stage. Okay, so they've gone to watch their favourite performer, singer, a band. Okay, so there's always big crowds of people there. Next one, the people are holding mobile phones because they want to take photographs and videos of the performance. Okay, the next one girl is taller than everyone else because she is sat on someone else's shoulders. She's doing this so that she can see the stage more clearly. And the last one, I think that it must have been loud in this room because concerts usually have loud music and singing. So as you can see in my answers, I've not just said I think it is loud, but I've said I think it's loud because, and I've explained my answers. So that's what I would like you to try and do, okay? So try and explain all of your answers and give reasons. Okay, the next task, I want you to look at the sentences and I want you to draw a picture of what you think you'll be able to see that has been described. So as night fell, the full moon rose into the sky and shone a bright white light through the clouds. The eerie yet perfectly symmetrical house stood on its own, surrounded by trees with bare branches. A few stairs led up to the arched wooden front door. Each arched window had shutters, but they were all open to let in the moonlight. A tall chimney stood on the right side of the roof. So you need to draw a picture and try and include all of the information given in these sentences. So every bit of detail, try and include in your picture. Okay? So pause the video now and have a go at drawing that picture. Okay, let's have a look at what you could have drawn. So as you can see in the picture, we've got the moon going through the clouds, we've got a chimney, we've got a symmetrical house, it's the same on both sides. The shutters are open, we've got trees with bare branches. Okay, so did you get all of that information on your picture? Okay, next, we want to look at the picture and answer the questions in your books. So, where do you think this photograph was taken? So have a good look. Where do you think it was taken? Do you recognise this sort of picture? Have you been there before? Why are some people standing up? Okay, so some people stood up, some people are sat down. Why do you think this is? What was the weather like on this day and how do you know? So explain how you know. So do you think it was raining? Do you think it was sunny? Do you think it was hot? Do you think it was cold? Okay, and explain how, the reasons behind you knowing. The last one, what can you tell about the person stood on the right of the picture? So what can you tell about them? Okay, let's make the picture a bit bigger so we can have a look in more detail. Okay, let's look at some answers you could have done. So the first one, I think this photograph was taken on a bus or a tram because people are sitting in rows and other people are holding on to poles. Some people are standing up because there must be no seats left on the busy bus or tram. So there's no seats, so they've had to stand up. I can tell the weather is warm and sunny because I can see the sunlight on the floor. I also see one person wearing shorts and one person wearing sandals. So that shows it must be nice weather. The last one, I can tell that the person on the right in the picture might be younger than the others because they look shorter. Okay, so that's how I've done my answers. You can see if you got anything similar. Okay, we're doing a drawing task again. So I want you to read the sentences and then draw every detail that you can see. So 12-year-old Charlotte and her 9-year-old friend Camille took a trip to the beach. Although a bright and calm day, the ocean was still chilly, so they wore wetsuits to protect them from the cold. Camel kept his goggles around his neck just in case he needed them. Charlotte brought her paddleboard, which was blue with white flowers, and Camel wore turquoise with a ring around his waist. The pair were having fun. So think about all that detail in those sentences and try and get that onto your drawing now. Let's pause the video and have a go at that now. Okay, so did you draw something similar to this? So Charlotte's a girl, she's a bit taller because she was older. They both got wetsuits on with the goggles. He's got a turquoise ring around his waist, and Charlotte's got a blue paddleboard with white flowers. And as you can see, the weather was nice and they're both looking happy. So did you draw something similar? Okay, the last task we're going to do is look at this last picture and answer 4 more questions. So what do you think the job of the person is in dark blue? So what's he doing, okay? Have you been to somewhere like this before? It might give you a clue. What might the man be saying to the woman? So what do you think he's saying? What are they looking at, okay? What's he doing? Why is the woman wearing a bib? So as you can see around her neck, she's got a white bib with circles on. Why is she wearing this? What's the purpose of the bib? And then the last one, why is the man wearing gloves? So why do you think he's got gloves on? Okay, so we're going to pause the video and have a go at that, answering those questions from this picture. Okay, so let's have a look at what answers I have done and see if you've done anything similar. The man wearing the blue shirt is a dentist. The man might be explaining to the woman what the x-rays show and what he needs to do to her teeth. So he was looking at the little screen that had a picture on, which is called an x-ray. In case they might be telling her what's wrong with her teeth or what needs doing to her teeth. So the woman was wearing a bib to protect her clothes whilst the dentist treats her. So I don't know if you've been to the dentist, but sometimes there's water that they spray in, or they might use different things, and that can sometimes go everywhere, okay? So they've got the bib on to protect the clothes. And then why is he wearing the gloves? He's wearing the gloves to protect himself and the patient from infection, because he's going to put his hand in her mouth. So he doesn't want to be putting a dirty hand into her mouth, because this can cause infections and make people poorly. Okay, so now we've done, remember to take a picture of all your work and upload it to Class Dojo for your teacher to see.